So I'm not sure what happened there. My camera went off. It's really sketchy, this camera. So I got my quad out earlier. I put a drag harrow on to see what it's like instead of strimming. So it kind of just takes some of the stuff up. Yeah, it's worked, you know. So it's not too crazy, like, you know. You can go through the woods now. Yeah, that works. There's a path at least, isn't there? It's made a bit of a bloody mess though. Anyway, I'm sure it'll right itself in time. Yeah, so it was getting a bit silly around here now. Really overgrown. Yeah, so we've got a path through here now. Again, it's fine. There's nothing valuable there. It was all just grass and hogweed and stuff like that. And you're supposed to use it to get the thatch up from the grass. Camera seems to be working now. Excuse me, I'm a bit bilious. I'm just eating. I'll settle down soon and have a fire in the fire pit tonight. Put something warm on. The last time I was here it was freezing cold. So my mattress, I got a big air bed. That's off the floor on yoga mats and thick. They're not yoga mats actually, they're exercise mats. Yeah. So I need to come run through here and trim. But it's getting too much work for me to do it all, you know. So I'm not going to maintain all the woods paths now. So I really am the only one who visits this place. I'm the only one. So we've got some lovely, I planted these foxgloves this year. I want to introduce foxgloves into Thamber. Yeah, that's lovely. Fantastic. Chestnut tree. Yeah, so unfortunately the recent wind has taken the heads off some of them. Well, these are like single stem. Unfortunately they're not going to seed, are they? Only a couple of them will seed. Okay. Woods are looking good actually. It'd be weird, I come through here in the night later on in the dark. It'd be weird to see it all in the dark. Yeah, there you go, on this hammock. So I was just chilling there earlier and this can just live here permanently, you know. The birds like it too. It's just like, I want to enjoy the place. I just come here and work all the time. Every time I come here I'm working like crazy. It's beginning to get a bit oppressive. I just want to stay here tonight, enjoy the place. Get up in the morning, have breakfast, go back home so I gotta feed the cat. Because my family are not there either at the moment. Well, this won't upload until I'm home. Yeah, so Meadow is looking crazy. It's looking really, really good, guys. But there you go, we've got some yellow rattle. There's ragged robin, patches of it, there's meadow buttercup. Some poppies, yellow rattle. The blue ones, what were they? I can't remember. So there's a lot of different stuff going on here, but it's less than I hoped for. The apple tree, this big old one, yep. The last time I looked, I was unsure. Yeah. It's absolutely covered in apples. The beautiful Victoria plum down there as well, that's covered. I put this on here for my dad, you know, dad, he would have loved it here, which he would have, you know. It's a shame he's gone. He would have been really proud of me, and you know, we had like a fraught relationship, so many people do. Many men have a difficult relationship with their fathers. I was no exception. And yeah, it's a real shame he's gone, you know. And I suffered terribly as well. Bloody cancer. He had it for years. He had prostate cancer, skin cancer, multiple cancers. And he had this horrible cancer in his lungs, you know, from asbestos. It's awful. Awful, awful. And he opted for chemotherapy and all the rest of it, radiotherapy. And he shouldn't have, you know, he shouldn't have gone and done that really, because it exacerbated the suffering. He was going to die anyway, you know, and should have just enjoyed his last year, you know, without all that bullshit. Yeah, we've got lots of different wildflowers. I did see it's going to rain, guys. Actually, look at the sky. It's forecast rain, but the tent is really good. Ragged robin, look. I did see some, what the hell, orchids earlier. And last year there was a lot of orchids. This year, not so many. Lots of meadow sweet coming up, and it's just about to flower. Awesome, guys. Yeah, if I can see an orchid, I'll show you. There's marsh orchids here, a lot of them, a couple of big ones. Last year there was loads, so it's been drier this year. And I think that bout of rain has just, you know, encouraged them to grow a bit, really. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Well, it's a nice grass meadow anyway. And there are some wildflowers in amongst it. So I was supposed to have visitors. So I put these signs up here, these bee signs, to kind of warn them. See, the bee guy's been here, he's burning cardboard and stuff. I'm not sure what he does that for. But there you go. Lots of bees. Anyway, I put these up to warn people you're not supposed to go past these signs. Just leave it, you know. But the visitors I was supposed to have didn't come because it was raining. They come in next month now, end of next month. Let me stop this now. I can feel a spot of rain on my head. It's supposed to start raining at 9 o'clock. It's not 9 o'clock yet. Oh, it's 7. Right, so I chucked some more berry bushes in. So these were given to me by Dave. That's one of them. He actually grew them from cuttings. So I think there's 5 of his cuttings here mixed in with shop bought ones. There you go. Dave, if you're watching, it's unlikely you're not even a subscriber, but there's your berry bushes, and it's going to be a beautiful hedge now. I think I filled it out a bit more. It was a bit thin. Orchard looking great. There's loads of fruit on the apple trees in particular, I noticed. So I put some, I can't think of the name of anything now. Foxgloves. Chucked some foxgloves in there, watered them. I'm hoping that they will seed in, and we got a load of foxgloves here. Very nice. Yeah, the justaberry tree bushes looking good. Apples. Is that an apple tree? Yeah, a lot of apples on that one. So I had this like pre-cooked, sort of pre-packed tagine meal, and it was horrible. So I shouldn't have bothered with that really. You just better like boil it in a bag in the water. It's convenient. But when I looked, it was all tomato. It was like 60% tomato puree. And I was like, that's not tagine. You know, a few chickpeas checked in. It wasn't very nice. Let's have a walk down here, guys. So I'm sleeping on this big airbed tonight. Hopefully I'll be warm and I'll be comfy. But it doesn't matter if I'm not. I can just get up and go in the middle of the night if I want to. But I'm sure I'll be fine. Woods walk. I came up here with drag harrow as well. It's basically a load of chain. And yeah, it does work. It's cleared the area. That stump I got to take out. Yeah, it works. It's taken pulled some of the weeds up. This is looking nice. I like this. Although a lot of these trees are dead now. Ash dieback. Myself and Aled took some out. Mostly Aled. Yeah. There's the log pile that's down the birds all fight over. It's getting grown over now, isn't it? And there's the trail cam. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. It saves coming up here with a strimmer. I can just drive through. There you go. I'm not sure where this is going to go, but I can just sit there for now. There you go. No one's visiting. No one comes here. You know, I kind of my family are staying in a caravan, Pendant Sands, for a few days, 4 or 5 days, I think it is. I think they're coming home on Friday. It would have been, they're not very far away, so I could have actually popped in to see them. I can't stand the caravans, it's all a bit pokey for me. And the sort of bingo evenings with the mother-in-law doesn't really, it's not my cup of tea, you know. This is more my cup of tea. Yeah. There's some nice stuff going on. What we got here? Wow, I'm not sure, but it's gorgeous. I noticed there's a lot of fruit trees dotted about. It's starting to get dark and cold now. Yeah, I'm gonna light the fire. I thought I had some firelighters, but they disappeared. I don't know what happened to them. Okay, so in this one. I hope these files are saved and it's all worked, because half the time they don't. It's a really dodgy camera. The reason I use it is got like this built-in gimbal in this software, so you're not all jiggly. But some of them have been super jiggly. There's a lot of molehills here, and I flattened them off with a drag harrow. There you go, guys. Thamber Meadow. It's awesome, isn't it? I have a firelight there. I get the axe actually and chop this up a bit smaller. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. Let's have a little chat about what's been going on. Well, it's getting dark, and all of a sudden, bang! The light's gone. Oh! So, I haven't been making many bowler shop videos, have I? No, I didn't see any point because I told a couple of people about, I kind of given up. I had given up on the bowl shop and both the channels, and I've just been doing what I enjoy, the kind of like short videos of meditation and stuff like that, little videos. I haven't bought any bowls. I haven't had any deliveries, so I can't do any unboxing videos. There's no point really in buying more at the moment because I have so much stock. I actually need to sell some of the stock I've got. Unfortunately, the first 5 months of this year now have been dire sales-wise. And I've done my best. I've done my absolute best. So it's not me. It's not the product. I think it's the financial climate, and people are just not buying. A lot of my regulars, like friends or whatever, people used to buy a bowl every month usually. They've disappeared off the face of the earth. They don't leave a comment. They don't like my videos. And completely gone. So some people still do like, I had an email off Randy, and he was like concerned, well, what's happened to you, like, and yeah, Randy, one day I'd like to meet you in person. I hope to anyway, because you're a lovely man. So he was like, he gave me a little bit of advice, and I take his advice seriously because, yeah, he's a friend, and yeah, just do what I'm doing really, and hope I'm try and survive, weather the storm, weather this like dry period of sales. Actually, towards the end of the month now, the last week or so, it's picked up, and I've had a few reasonable sales. I've actually beaten last year's sales this month. This is the first month where I've actually exceeded what I did last year. Every other month, like January, February, even down to December, January, February, March, April, have all been 40% or less of the takings that I took in 2024. What can you say, guys? I just got to survive now and spend minimum on bowls and sell the stock I've got. So I've got like huge amount of stock. Much of the stock I've got, probably 50% of the stock is not even online for sale. That's a huge amount. I've invested a lot of money in stock. A lot of the profit from the last 2 years have gone into the stock. So I think I can kind of rest on my laurels a little bit stock-wise. Somebody from India is like nagging me to buy. But you know what, guys? I'm not going to buy. I'm afraid I have to be quite harsh on spending and kind of build up my funds again with the stock I've got. So if you do want any stock and any bowls at all, get in touch, guys, because any sale would be greatly appreciated. As you know, times are hard for all of us, aren't they? So you have to support each other, so I have to support other people. My customers support me. That's the way it goes. If the shop's to survive, I can survive this year, just ticking over. Probably actually a couple of years without buying a single bowl because I've got so much stock. The only bowls I run out of usually are the new bowls, and they're very small profit. Unfortunately, there's low profit, but they sell quite quickly. I have had some visitors, some incredible visitors to the shop, and it's been lovely to have these people there. One guy, he spent decent money. He's setting up a retreat. Spent decent money on some decent bowls. A couple of people actually, without those sales, I would have been buggered this month. So you never know what's going to happen sales-wise. So bowl shop going forward, and the channels are actually completely died. No more subscribers. I make a video and you get, so I've got like 1,600 or 1,700 subscribers, right? Say for example, on both the channels, it's very similar. I'll make a video, I get 30 views and 3 likes. So I'm using tags, I'm using everything. I'm, making a nice thumbnail. And I thought, well, some of my content is shit then, you know? It's not. The content is not shit. I don't know what's happened, but the algorithm has changed, isn't it? Well, I know that it's changed because I'm doing it. I did everything I could. It became an obsession then to get more subscribers. So I was pumping out like quite a few videos, maybe like 3 weeks ago or a month ago, to try and get some more subscribers. Because my subscribers are actually going down, and I was getting lots of thumb downs, dislikes on videos, and I don't know. I found it bizarre because the content isn't shit. It's just like haters, isn't it? And it's like Randy said, just ignore the haters, focus on positivity, and yeah, I am. Yeah, so if you want any balls, guys, everything's for sale. Just buy. Dharma Lamas. So the newest member, Sally, she left. So we had a practice on the Wednesday, and on the Thursday she left. Just said, oh, basically she's too busy. Lots on the horizon. Dharma Lamas is the one thing that has to go. So okay, I was really upset by it actually, because when you get someone in, you invest in that person, you nurture them, you lend them your instruments, you do this, that, and the other for them. You spend time, dedicate time to practice, rehearsals, and then they just throw it away. But yeah, there's a positive side to it, because now Teresa and I, we're just like a strong duo now. We're going to stay a duo. We work really well together. I just can't be arsed with other people at the moment. Let me finish this, guys. Yeah, so Dharma Lams will continue. I made some nice prayer books, like the mantra books with a lovely cover and all printed out. And so, yeah, and we've had some interest in the gigs. So no one was even coming to the gigs. It had become a farce where no one was coming. No one was interested in anything I was doing, in my gong baths, the mantra events, the bowl shop, the channels. Absolute, completely dead, nothing. So my Facebook pages, nobody is interested. People leaving the pages. I was like, oh my god, man, So I'm just going to retire from this shit, and that's what I thought to myself, and do something else. Go back into prop building for films and all that sort. Yeah, so I seriously considered selling that, and because the sales and my mood had got really low. I was down about stuff, Yeah, but everyone's got their own concerns, haven't they? But I'm feeling really positive now. It's going to be everything's going to be hunky dory. I'm going to enjoy this summer, spend some time here in Thamber, and all the gnats are going crazy here, guys. So I'm going to end the video soon and get my fire pit going, put a jumper on. It's starting to get cold. I'm going to make, so I can find some hot chocolate. So I've been using these army rations. But a lot of them are made in India, actually. It's all like Indian food, most of it. So if I can get find hot chocolates, that'd be nice tonight, wouldn't it? Sort my bed out in there, get it all, shut all the windows in the tent. Yeah, okay. I'll see you soon, guys. I'm not sure whether I'm going to buy any balls in the near future, but you'll be the first to know when I do. I'll upload these to all the channels, this video. Yeah. So Thamber, if you can come here, you can rent the place for the weekend. I don't know how much. You can drive on and park up there. There's wood. There's a fire pit. If you've got like a camper van or whatever, great place to camp. So you've got Haverfordwest just on the road there. You've got Fishguard. You've got Pendown Sands. You've got all fantastic West Wales coast on your doorstep here. You've got there's various castles. There's gardens. This fantastic spot here. So I just, I don't want people coming who I don't know. If I know you and trust you and all the rest of it, yeah, you can come. I'll give you the key. I'll meet you here. There's a log store in there. You can just, on an axe, you just chop your own wood up. The wood will come with a price, maybe even the water. So you can spend the weekend. You can have the whole 7 acres to yourself for the weekend. So if anyone wants to do that, I know 2 people who came to the bow shop recently. I don't know them well enough, but you know, it's cool. They can hire it, and they've got a camper van so they can park in that spot by the meadow there. It's nice and flat. It's a perfect spot. But the tent will stay here. I'll leave this up as well, probably. You know, this like pyramid tent thing. I don't know how strong it is if it was really windy, but no, it is. It wasn't expensive anyway. You know, I've had it years. Yeah, so it's possible to come bathe in nature really in Thamber Meadow. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the next video. I'm quite tired now, so I get my bed set up, have a nice drink of water, make some hot chocolate. See if I can find something. I've got a box of army rations, and there's got to be hot chocolate in there somewhere. Right, I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye for now.